Hi, welcome back to Morning Mayhem. As always, we're your host. I'm Katie Simpson.
And I'm Alexandria Smith.
We have sad news today. Trey Johnson, our other host, has decided to leave our show, and I'm kind of sad. But we found an awesome replacement, so you guys don't be too sad. Joshua Giertes. He was on
last week's
show that didn't get aired, but he was there. He is going to replace Trey. So
yeah, today we still have an awesome show. We have awesome topics. First topic, pickup lines. This is a big one. We all know college campus, you're trying to look for your boo thing. So we have decided to give you some tips about how to acquire a boo thing. Katie is an expert on this because she just acquired a recent boo thing.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
shout out to a special somebody out there.
So pickup lines are good pickup lines, they're bad pickup lines. I am the queen of bad pickup lines. I'm like, hey, shawty, can I get them digits? Them 10. Can I have them 10 digits that telephonically connect me to you? And because I can't wink, like I look like I'm kind of having going crazy, seizure. I do an eyebrow thing where it's like,
and it's creepy. I would be completely turned off if I'm a guy. I'm completely turned off now.
I'd be like, what's up?
No. No.
There are proper ways to get a significant other, a quote, boo thing. And Alex is actually really good at this.
I am. Best thing, just be yourself. Don't, your friends give you good advice, but at the end of the day, if you're going to listen to everything your friends tell you to do to get with somebody else, your friend might as well be with them, if that makes sense. So just be yourself, just get to know them and do cute little quirky stuff. Don't do the whole cliche thing, you want to get with somebody. It depends on what level you want to be with them too. Because it can, a boo thing, a boyfriend and somebody you just hang out with, they are completely different things. So your pickup lines and how you approach that person is, completely different.
I've been trying to explain to my friends that I do not have a boo thing. I have a friend that I like to hang out with. But while on the way here, she was like, she just used this phrase that made me, I was like, you have to put this on the show because it's the best thing ever. So what did you describe him as?
Katie said, he's not my boo thing. He's just my friend. And I said, no, he's not your boo thing. He's your boo thing.
And I was deeply disturbed. I was like, wow. So my favorite pickup line that has been used on me, do you have a map? Because I got lost in your eyes.
I don't get it.
It means your eyes are beautiful.
Oh, you said a map.
Yeah, I said a map.
Oh.
What's your favorite pickup line?
I don't like guys who use pickup lines. I really don't. I just if a guy wants to talk to me, he could just this one guy, he flattered me so much because he came up to me one day. I still turned her down because I have a boyfriend, but he came up to me one day and he was like, I promised myself the next time I saw you, I was gonna say something to you. And he was like, I haven't seen you around campus a lot. And he was really sweet with it. And I was like, oh, really?
Aww. So, speaking of pickup lines, they lead to dates, and dates lead to Valentine's Day. Even though I'm not really doing much for Valentine's Day. I'm probably just gonna sleep in, color, sad stuff like that. Yeah.
She gonna be with her boo thing. I want to say his name so bad, but I feel like you punched me in my face. Valentine's Day is my favorite. Is it a holiday? I don't know what to call it, but I love it. Like, I always like to go, like, all out Valentine's Day. Like, I made scrapbooks. I've bought tickets to favorite performers. I love Valentine's Day.
I'm the opposite. I let you get me stuff. Like, my mom makes me baskets. My daddy gets me a teddy bear. I've been single for the past 20 Valentine's Days, and I'm going to remain that way. And so.
Oh, you old. Because
I
was 19. Like, I felt like you were like exaggerating, and then I was like, wait, she's not. Anyway, I don't know. I love Valentine's Day because it's like, it's the day when you truly express this. Because, I mean, there are different, like, Valentine's Day is, like, when you get somebody a present for their birthday, like, you can actually go up to somebody and be like, what do you want for your birthday? But I feel like you can't do that for Valentine's Day, so it's actually, like, seeing how well you know that person to know what they like and what you're willing to give them. For instance, one Valentine's Day, my boyfriend bought me a dog. And she was so adorable. Oh, it was like this huge surprise. He just picked me up.
Really?
And look, he just picked me up, and then we went to the pet store, and he let me, like, well, I mean, I kind of wanted another one, but he ended up getting Sam, but she was beautiful. She looks like us too, so I make believe that she's our child.
Okay, anyway, back from the creepiness that I apologize, you guys. That was so creepy.
No, it wasn't.
So, speaking of Valentine's Day, after Valentine's Day, you know, Valentine's Day is the 14th. That is a Tuesday. I will be sleeping in. And on the 18th, which is a Saturday, we are having, it's a double-hitter men and women's basketball game. And during the men's game, Acro Dunk is going to be there. And I'm pretty sure some of y'all are like, I don't know what Acro Dunk is. It's like acro, which is like...
Acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics. I was like, what is acro? What is acro? But it's acro in dunking. So it's like these guys that use a lot of different tricks, and they
do acrobatic tricks.
And they do slam dunks, and it's
like
awesome.
The NBA slam dunk conference, when the people like do the cool trick. Like last year when Blake Griffin jumped over the car, I was like, I don't like basketball players. I don't like tall guys, like, not attracted to them. But Blake Griffin, when he jumped over that car, I was like, oh, that's nice.
I like tall people. I like basketball players. But anyway, you should all go out and you should support our basketball team and go watch the Acro Dunk because it's going to be really cool. And show you're a South person. And speaking of knowing that you go to South, we have a list of, you go to South if.
I just want to make a note. Katie made all these up, so if anybody gets offended, I was not a part of this. She made up all of these. You can go now.
I would also like to say I made these up in British literature, so you can blame my teacher for this, not me.
No, she's just not studious, and I'm not gonna continue with that conversation.
Okay. You go to South if when you see a seemingly okay jag bike standing upright, you're a little suspicious.
They're not. They're never okay. It's like you see one and you're like, yes, a jag bike, and then you get closer and closer to it, and you see either the chain is missing, a pedal broke off, something is wrong, and it's just it's so bad.
You only go to the calf because you're bored, and when you leave, you make ramen in your own room.
Correction, that's only for the few, like, fortunate people who have unlimited meals, because I feel like not a lot of people do. And we're probably
We do,
but we're
and the people that we know at the calf do.
Yeah, we're probably some of the only people that do that. But
You know not to walk alone in the deltas after midnight, unless you're me. When you hear a fire drill, you instantly think of Stokes, and when you hear of a crime, you think of the deltas. You have realized that pajamas become casual dress before noon and after 5 p.m. You know pedestrians really don't have the right of way. You use the phrases UCOM, IBL, MCOB, Tragging it. I was so into it, sorry. Tranning it. Up the hill / mountain at least once a day. You refer to the deltas as the hood, and you feel bad for anyone who lives in there. And the last one, instead of saying epsilon 1 or delta 1 through 6, you say E1, E2, and D1 through 6. There are a lot of
I want to comment on one of these. You have realized that pajamas become casual dress before and after 5 p.m. That basically means people only wear normal clothing for 4 hours of the day.
Think about it.
Thing. I mean,
do you ever see anyone in pajamas?
It's bad because it's true. It's bad because I know it's true. People only wear clothing. And, hold on, it's like noon and after 5. And then on the weekend, people wear like dress up clothes because they go party.
Wow. Well, we're about to take a commercial break. And after the commercial break, we're having
exciting. Don't tell them.
A very exciting surprise for everybody.
Katie's gonna do something really stupid.
So please stay tuned.
Let her embarrass herself.
Yeah.
So happy.
You're so excited.
It's the happy birthday song. Love Dad and love Mom. It's your birthday. Now that's the bomb. Your birthday and living strong. It's the happy birthday song. It's the happy birthday song. Happy birthday.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent, because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you.
Now it's time for that exciting challenge I was telling everybody about.
Okay, I bet you guys are wondering why there is a trash can in front of me. I've been advised to have a trash can or some filter.
Cinnamon challenge. She's about to die, and you're gonna witness it on TV. Are you ready? Here.
I need my spoon. She's so excited. I feel like I need better friends. See, she's tearing down our stuff. Too much excitement.
I don't know what you did. That was Toby.
Okay.
Completely Toby.
Ooh.
Don't
I'm
use all
wasting.
my cinnamon. Don't stop. Look, you are wasting.
Isn't it like
do you know
a
how much
spoon?
cinnamon is?
No, I don't.
She's gonna buy me a new pack of cinnamon. That's enough.
Is this enough? I don't know.
I'm not giving you your water until you
Can
tell
I
me
have
you
my
need
water?
it. Nope.
Can
Go ahead. Come on.
I'm so scared, you guys.
Go.
I feel like there's sand in my mouth. It burns. What? Oh, what? Is my face? Cinnamon's not. I can't talk. I feel like
Oh God. Okay.
my
Wow.
tongue is numb.
Just drink some water. Shut up. Okay. Now, while she's recovering, I'm gonna talk about how to throw an awesome party in your room without the SWAT team showing up, because that happened.
I feel like an old person.
You look like an old person. like my grandma. Like my grandma chews tobacco, and that's how she looked when she.
I did it.
Okay. Speaking of old people, we're not gonna talk. I'll talk about the party in a minute. Speaking of old people, Katie hates old people, but like,
I don't hate them. I just have a strong dislike of old people, and for this reason, I don't associate myself with the elderly people.
I just wanted to give some tips. On how to deal with the elderly. If they're going slow, just walk around them. If you can't, just be patient. Because I feel like if you've been on this earth for like 60 plus years, you have the right to do whatever it is you want to do. So if you want to walk at like 0.00002 miles per hour, you can do that if you want to. So just be courteous, because they have probably been through a lot. Next topic. Evidently Louis Vuitton has come out with some condoms. They are like $65 for one. So,
We see what kind of stuff she researches that night. I say, research some topics, Alex. Oh, look at these condoms that are $65.
No, it just was, no. It was just trending on Twitter. And so I wanted to talk about it. So they said some very interesting things about it on Twitter that I feel like I can't say on the show. So you might want to check that out.
No, you can't. So basically, we're going to talk about how to make we're going to talk about how to have a party and not get in trouble.
Not get the SWAT
Because,
team home.
is there cinnamon on my face? Okay.
It's probably
because
cinnamon on your face.
we had a small get-together last weekend, and first you hear, open the door, it's the RA, the music was loud, and she told us to cut it down. I was like, okay, we're cutting down. Then, like, everybody had gone home. There were balloons everywhere. We were all just sitting around, and then you hear, or like,
It was the SWAT team.
Basically, I opened the door, and there's a guy with a SWAT t-shirt on, a couple police officers, some hall advisors, and I was like, hello? And they're like, we heard there was a noise disturbance here, and we're like, I mean, clearly.
Basically, don't have a speaker this big, because that creates problems when you're in a dormitory.
Do not, if you do decide to get a speaker this big, don't have the music on this loud, because you will get in trouble. Like, my roommate she got one of her friends who is a legit DJ, and I feel like you shouldn't have a DJ there. I feel like you shouldn't have a legit DJ. But we're about to take a break, and I'm going to clean myself up, and we'll see you guys when we get back.
Thank you.
Be free. Nice, Dad. Nice, Dad. Nice.
Charles!
Nice, Dad.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
Hi, and welcome back to Morning Mayhem. Are you ready for some more topics? Okay, next one, how to act in the gym. Katie has this theory that...
I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. I believe that I like to run on my little elliptical, like, woo! So I believe there is proper etiquette for when you're in the gym. Like, hey, if there are 5 empty ellipticals and I am like down here, 5 empty ones, there's someone on a treadmill, I don't believe you should get on the elliptical next to me.
In other words, the elliptical rule or any workout equipment rule is equivalent to the urinal rule. If there are like free ones, don't go to the one next to another person.
You skip one. You skip one. You skip an elliptical. Please. Secondly, if I am stretching, I don't expect you to stretch right next to me. It's like the elliptical and urinal rule. Please, space. I think it's just space in the gym. That's what people need.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I feel like you can stare at people at the gym, especially like if you're a guy, you see a hot girl, she probably wants you to stare at her, to be honest. And if you're a girl and you see a hot guy, you can stare, but there are rules. Like, it's not like they're still working out. They're not putting their body on display for you. So you can look, but don't like.
It depends on how much clothing they have on. Honestly, depending on how much clothing they have on, depends on how long you can stare at them. If there is a guy walking around and all he has on are some basketball shorts, he has like on one of those tank top things, but like it's cut, like it's a t-shirt, but it's cut so you see all of this. Like you see, if he turns to the side, if you can see his abs and stuff, he wants you to look. He only put that scrap of like material on so he can walk around the thing and not get in trouble. I'm just saying. Like, it's the same if you see a girl in nothing but a sports bra and some booty shorts running on a treadmill at the gym. I feel like as a guy, you are able to stare at her because she is putting her body out there on display.
I mean, you can stare at her, but still not for that long because, I mean, I know.
No, I'm a stare.
Like it's not hot in the gym, and I know like if you work out you do get hot, but they do keep the air on, so there isn't really no reason that you.
If
just
you're
have
playing
on a sports bra and
basketball,
shorts, but
no, if you're playing basketball and you get super hot because you're in the gym, basketball is hot, and if you take off your shirt, I'ma look, and if you got abs, I'ma look even more. If you don't, if you got something that should be covered up, I'ma laugh, but I'ma still look. I'm just saying.
Okay, speaking of being sexy.
Ooh. Picture time. So before last show, I took a lot of pictures with my friend Josh, who is the new host. We took pictures in the bathroom because we were bored, and we decided to make a segment on our show of what picture poses mean.
Mm-hmm. You all know the dreaded duck face picture, in which attractive girls, for some reason, think it makes them look more attractive if their lips are like that. I don't understand the logic behind it, but a lot of girls seem to do it. Here's the bad thing. When your lips look like this, you look like a duck. It's cute on a duck, but on a person, you look retarded. So stop it.
The second, this is my favorite pose, and I'm just gonna be honest, I do this pose all the time. It's the I'm cute face of.
Yeah, those poses where you
I
like.
do that. That's me.
Where you like, you want to look innocently cute, so you're like, girl, and like, no, just like if you want to take a picture, just take a picture.
Ooh, this MySpace picture. Everybody has taken a MySpace picture. I don't care if you're a guy. I don't care if you're 40. I don't care if you're like 80 something. You took a MySpace picture.
MySpace pictures.
And it's the one where you like have the phone up here and you're like, hey, click, click. Or look at me, I'm in the mirror, click, click.
Yeah,
and you
to
see
me
the
that's
cell
the MySpace
phone.
picture. MySpace pictures are the pictures in the mirror. Are the pictures. Girls do it and guys do it. Typically, they are the pictures where the person doesn't have on that much clothing. Normally, when guys do it, they have their shirts off and they're trying to like show off their abs, so they take it in the mirror and they try to look all hard and they still have their hat on and they be like, and I'm like, no, there's no way you can make that look manly. However you pose, just no. And like girls do it and they're just like,
Look at me.
yeah, and it makes me mad because somebody like comment on the picture and be like a guy and be like, dang, your boobs look big, and she get mad. Yeah, all she got on is like
A bra.
basically. So it's kind of like, what was your logic behind that? What did you want people to say if not that?
Okay, the last picture we're going to talk about is the gangsta pose. And I think I've done every single one of these pictures recently, within last week. But my favorite is the gangsta pose, because that's like, I was doing this in a calf, and this like basketball player dude walked by, but I was all like, what's up? And like, that's the gangsta pose. The gangsta pose is like, Or like you have on like a hat and it covers like this half of your face. So all you see like in the picture is that's the gangster pose and you're not really gangster. So last for today's episode, we want you to message us and tell us how you stay awake in class, because I really need some tips because I fall asleep.
Yeah, especially if you have one of those classes where the teacher like turns off all the lights to see the PowerPoints and it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, and even though I'm really, really interested in what you have to say, my art appreciation professor, being that it's so dark and cold in there, I'm going to go to sleep.
Okay.
So go to our Facebook page, like us, comment, and tune in next time.
And remember, if you want to be on our show, seriously, tell us. Josh told us he's on our show now. If you want to be on our show, tell us. We're always looking for new anchors, new guests, someone crazy that wants to do a challenge or two. We're looking for it all here. So
Thank you for tuning in.
I just feel like no matter how the challenge ended, I am the bomb and I can do it all. So whatever, world. And thank you. Okay. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in to Morning Mayhem. See you next week.
Bye.